Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome your faces to Satisfactory. Hopefully you're having a good morning, afternoon and evening, and it's good to see you, it really is. And today we're going to be continuing on by just getting this done, which, to be honest, I think we're kind of done with this, to kind of push towards nuclear and push towards drones and all that kind of stuff, because inside here is the radio control units, and over here we should have the ADSs, which is basically the assembly directory systems. But I've got a little bit of announcements for you, for those especially who like to watch the Satisfactory live streams. There's not going to be much going forward. There's still going to be Satisfactory live streams, don't worry about that, but they're not going to be as many as what there was, because my agenda, my schedule is jam-packed throughout this year mainly. And as you all know, I like to build everything live and then work on it as a recording for your guys' faces here on YouTube. Well, unfortunately, the reason I'm going to be slowing down on the Satisfactory stuff on the live streams is because, one, my schedule is busy, and two, you guys distract me so much I'm wasting many hours a week where I could be releasing a video. So I'm blaming you people who watch the live streams. So that's basically what's going to happen. So that's me, a little announcement. I'm going to be working on some Satisfactory stuff offline now, which does mean those people who do like to watch the behind the scenes and watch every minute by minute of these playthroughs, you're going to see gaps now and you're going to see jumps, because unfortunately it's not going to be a thing anymore. The VODs are still going to get uploaded when I do a live stream and all this kind of stuff, but I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of an announcement before we jump into this video. So without further ado, let's crack on with whatever my plan's going to be today, which I think it's there's a TH there, Bitzy. We're going to grab drones, get them unlocked, and then I want to start looking over here, and we need to start grabbing some nitrogen. We're going to need to start grabbing some sulfur, which does mean more train work and added to the train, because I think I want to add a platform right here and start building rocket fuel, because obviously rocket fuel was a new addition to 1.0, and it's something I've not played around with in this. Obviously, I've gone into my little laboratory on the live streams and played around with, what the best fuel is to use for drones, and rocket fuel is not the best. Batteries are obviously still mediocre, and they kind of under par with rocket fuel. Well, rocket fuel's under par to batteries. So it is going to be a bit of a waste, but at the end of the day, it's something we're going to science, and more than likely the nuclear power plant is going to be what we're going to be using for power anyway. So without further ado, let's go over to the hub and check out what I've got going on over there, because right now my brain is baffled on where we are at. But I'll tell you something, I'm getting a lot more performance with the new NVIDIA drivers, especially with the DLS 4.0 now. I've gained an additional 40 FPS on this. I'm running at a ridiculous 150 FPS with everything maxed out, looming on, and in 4K with my current builds as well. So if you want to know my PC specs, they're all in the description below. Do you know something? I feel like I need to get rid of this section. This is our little, where we started this whole entire save, in this little area of the northern forest. Our copper over here, we've got some random things. It's a mess. Like, but this is the foundation. This is where we we've begun everything. But anyway, let's go to the hub and have a look what we're going to need to unlock aeronautical engineering, if it's still called that. We've got the hazmat suit, which we can get unlocked as well, because we do have, the aluminium casings now. Aeronautical engineering. We've got nuclear power, advanced aluminium production, lead edge production, and particle enrichment. So the way I'm kind of seeing this is we have everything here to unlock drones, then we're going to have nuclear power. That's what we're going to be kind of going to. But before we even touch this, we need to make sure we can get a bloody mass army of drones, which are going to be, either be sending water, or collecting water, or just moving items from A to B. I don't know where the road is going to take us yet in regards to the bottled water facility, because I still want to do it at some point, but right now I just don't know where we're going to be doing it. So let's get these unlocked. And have I got what I need over here? Radio control units. Oh my god, I didn't put it in a bloody Bitz. He's such a spoon. Oh, by the way, I need to show you guys something. as you know, this is a full vanilla playthrough, right? The only exception, to be honest, is I have the time of day. So I can go Control L and I can choose the time of day, right? This is just for, you know, to make sure I get consistent daylight and everything. So, like, you guys aren't going from nighttime to daytime and want some. But check this one out. Look at this mod. Boop. Wait, what was it again? Damn it, what was it again? Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. There! Look at this! I'm in the cabin of a train. Choo-choo. Now this is just a quality of life mod, which allows you just to sit in your locomotives, which is pretty cool, right? It's pretty rad. So, it's pretty well. I'll actually put it in the description of the actual video if you're interested in picking it up. Because I feel like it's just a great little quality of life edition. And obviously, I don't know why it's not in the base game. But let's say I can just basically, you know, sit here and then just leave it like this and just, you know, put some lo-fi music on and you guys can just relax. You catch my drift? So yeah, it's kind of a cool little quality of life mod. Obviously the mods I have are just quality of life ones. It doesn't bring in any additional stuff. So I've got the daylight one and I've got that one. So yeah, I'll leave a description if you want to head over to the Fixit website and add it to your little mod collection if it's something you're interested in. I know a lot of you guys and a lot of you nerds will definitely want that. And I need to kind of like find my way up here so I can add a storage to my radio control units. To be fair, how many do I have? How many do I have of you? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I not even put it into a... Oh my god, Bitz. I swear to God. I swear to God. I'll let you guys in the comments let me know. Boop. Boop. There we go. Now that's been added. I added these, right? Yeah. I've added the ADSs into there. But I didn't bloody put the radio... Oh, how many am I going to need for drones? Wait, it tells me in the top right corner, doesn't it? I need 50. Alright. Yeah. So we need 50 of you. We need sheets. I also need casings. And I definitely should have... What am I doing? Hello? That one. There we go. Casings. We definitely got them. And I'm going to need mortars as well. Right? Let's get some of them. Get them in there. Boom. Boom. Oh, I need 300. I'm going to have to wait for a minute for mortars to be done. Alright, so it goes without saying I'm not at the hub anymore. That's because I'm over here on the train line. Because I'm building a little bridge. And the reason I'm building a bridge is because I want to get to this nitrogen here. Because, one, I've unlocked drones now. Two, I've unlocked other things. What did I unlock? Can't remember what I unlocked. I unlocked gas masks. I've got a hard drives in here. Because right now, I'm after the alternate rocket fuel recipe. Which is the God recipe, which I'm just not finding right now. Radio control units, alternates, aluminium beam. Nope. Nope. Let's scan another one. Right, but well, yeah, what I'm doing is I'm building a bridge, which I'm going to put a train station here, and I'm going to link it on. But what I'm going to do is I'm not going to attach it to the already established line because that, one, can cause congestion. Two, we have quite a few trains coming down this line as it is. So I'm just thinking about extending this train line here to be like an additional 3. And then we're going to grab this foundation out here. I'm just going to zoop it out here and bring down the items because if we actually quickly head up here... Oh, that does remind me, I did unlock the pressurizer as well. So, we've got the pressurizer unlocked. So, we can kind of see this is going. And what I need to do, because I need to crack this, right? We need to make a pressurizer. So I'm going to put that down there. And as we all know, for me to put down, or you may not know, for me to put a resource well down on these, we need to crack it open. Basically, we need a tin opener. So we need to grab some power real quick. And then we just... where's the... Oh, it's right there. I'm just going to... Oh, damn it. Where am I going to do this? I'm just going to put that there like that. I'm just going to connect it to there. Because I want to see this cracking open. Because I like the thump, dump, dump, you know. I can hear them... Wait. Come on. Come on. There it is. There it is. It's very satisfying. Which now means we can now put the resource wells on these. And in doing so, we can start extracting nitrogen. But in regards to sulfur, we're going to need coal as well, right? I'm pretty sure we're going to need coal. Because if we're going to be looking at rocket fuel, we're going to be looking at the blenders. Oh, can I just put this down? Found you. Yeah, rocket fuel. So right now, the alternate recipe is the one I'm after. But this one needs nitric acid and turbo fuel. And I would rather have the other one. And because this, it won't give me compacted coal. And it will require fuel instead of turbo fuel. And we can make it a 1-to-1 ratio, which can definitely help. Which means I need to bring in some sulfur, and I also need to bring in some oil. And I'm wondering what to kind of do with the remaining oil, because more than likely I'm going to be bringing in like 5 crude oil lines, which will be, what, 6, 1,200, 2,400, 3,000 crude oil from lines I'm going to merge together. But up here also, there should be some sulfur, which I'm trying to remember where it is. There is... Wait a minute. Yeah, there is sulfur up here. There's some over here inside the crater, though, right? Inside this... Little... Oh, there's a summer sleep there. There should be some... Let me just grab this. There should be some sulfur just down here, if I'm not mistaken. Sulfur. There. I can already see it without scanning it. We already know we've got coal around that corner. Oh my god, I'm not going to be able to get up here. Where am I going? But there should be another one over here, like further into the kind of like the lakey area up top where the devil boys are. Oh my god, I built this ages ago when I was collecting stuff. Yeah, because I've already collected that. Oh my god. Yeah, because as you can tell, I've already collected this, because normally these have a little rock formation. But because of that bug that Coffee Stain introduced, it's now floating. So I'm basically getting duplicate Mercer spheres. But there should be some sulfur around here. There. So we're going to grab this one as well. I just need to kind of grab this sulfur from here, take it this way, ship it along here, take it down, and then also... Oh, it's not this one, is it? And then bring the coal from over there. There, that coal. That one. And then... And there's a purple slug here. See, I just get distracted so much. Like, I'll just do one thing. I love how you can see the trains going. Look, yeah, let's just... Yeah, you know what I mean. Let me just grab this. Boop. Hello. But yeah, I'm going to build a little foundation that comes through here, picks up this sulfur that's down here, comes around here, goes up here onto that. It's going to bring that sulfur, it's going to bring this sulfur down here, it's going to bring that coal, it's going to bring it all together. Oh, sugar. I thought I was falling to my death. And it's going to bring it over here into a train station. And then I need to grab that train station to attach it onto the current highway we've got. So, I'm going to get that done. And that could take a little bit of time, to be fair, because it's a lot of foundations and a lot of curves and a lot of bends and a lot of cleanliness and tidiness and me just randomly dying, probably. All right, bada bing, bada boom. We now have a train station next to this plant over here with fluid buffers for nitrogen. And I've also added this little lay-by So I know a lot of you was asking, like, Bitz, how are you going to do, like, trains from the middle line? Because this is the first train I'm actually doing on the middle line, right? Because I know a lot of you is like, wait, Bitz, how are you going to take a train off the middle line? Well, just like this, because a train will go choo-choo down the inner line. It will actually go up, and if it wants to turn left, it'll go left. If it wants to go straight on, it'll go straight on and stay on the middle line, you know? And that's how we'll take it off. So if I need to take off a train on the middle line here to go right, I'll just take it off here and go choo-choo this way, you know? So, yeah, it kind of looks pretty neat. I kind of like the whole industrialized kind of thing. And I've added more of these. And I've noticed, I've seen a lot of you guys creating this now on YouTube videos and in screenshots and all this kind of stuff. And I look at it and I go, yes, he watches me. Like, because like there's a lot of things I've done in this game that this is the only thing I've never seen other people do. Maybe some people do, they've never submitted it, or they just don't do YouTube content, or make a content themselves, but in the public eye, I don't think I've ever seen anyone do this kind of stuff, especially with the beams and on the train tracks and all this kind of stuff. So I'm seeing a lot of you guys do this now, and it's like don't worry, I'm giving you a thumbs up if I see it. So it's like, I appreciate that guy. So yeah, I'm seeing more and more of them, and like I said I was going to do, I did add the train on this side here, and you can actually see, here it comes. This is the nitrogen train. So we can go inside here. I just wish there was a doggo kind of sat down here. Now he just comes in here, unloads his juices, his good old nitrogen juices into the storage containers, and then he delivers what he needs to deliver. And if we kind of head down the train line, you can kind of see now we've got 3 tracks here. This one is only here so it doesn't interact with this line, which is technically the outer line, but it's not, because this is the outer line now. But if we come along further down here, let me do that and then do that, because that'll be quicker. This train's, you know. And then if we come down here, we can kind of see it kind of splits off, and it's just over here at this turn off here. So if we look here, we can see I've got this train coming from here now. I've done all this, and I'm not gonna lie, this took me I think 2 hours on the live stream. No, maybe an hour on the live stream. And some people was like, bitch, you've got too much patience on your hand, because doing this as a blueprint is a pain in the ass, because one, the beams might vary in length, they might, you know, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, this is what I was basically said I was gonna do. I'll put a storage down here, well, not storage, train station with buffers here, with my pipes coming over this little thing. And then I've got like a underpass, because the trains, when they come over here, they come on the middle line, right, as stated. They come up here, so choo-choo-choo-choo. Then they come up this ramp, and then they do a hard left, which goes that way. But I've also added a forward, just in case we do add some trains that come along here and need to go straight on and continue. And I've kind of done it like this. It kind of comes around here. It adds a bit of a bend to the actual track here like this. I kind of like it. If anyone's... Why did you stop? Good. Oh, train just went past. But then, yeah, it's starting to build up. And if you notice, it's getting higher and higher. And that's the kind of thing I kind of want to do with this train line. Is I kind of want to make them so it looks like there's different levels to it. You know what I mean? So I want to see trains coming down here. I want to see trains on this underpass down here. This at some point. I want to see multiple trains here. I want to see trains coming along here on this whole network. And I feel like just looking at it, it's just going to be very pleasing to the eye. And that's kind of my goal with it, really. So now we've got this over here. I was looking at fully automating the actual fused frames, but then I thought there's no point, because I do want to unlock the Mark III miners, and for me to unlock the Mark III miners, I need the fused frames. So if I just head over here, I can kind of show you what we're going to do just to quickly get our hands on that. So we're just going to jump along here, follow this train line. This is my little technique, by the way, of using trains to propel yourself. And if you have the biofuel in your jetpack, you can actually travel pretty far. Yes, there's no legs on this yet, because as you know, work in progress. I know there's always some commenters going, Bitz, I wish you'd put legs on things. Well, why should I put legs on things if I know it's not going to, if I know something's probably going to get built underneath it, like here, and then I've got to remove the legs again. Like, let me be. To be honest, you can have a go at me for this, because this can actually come out. This is ridiculous, and this is not me. I never built this. I promise. Where am I going? Oh, I was meant to go over there. I went way too far. I got carried away with my train jumping. Right, now I'm back over here. Let's just have a quick look. So if we look at the blender, what do I need for fused modular frames? I need nitrogen gas, aluminium casing, and heavy modular frames. Well, technically, I could just do this. Because, oh, that's a belt, Bitz. I can just quickly grab that. I can just put you in there, like that. Right? This can just be a temporary thing, just to give me what I need to unlock Mark III miners. And I can put them into there. I can put Mark 1s into there, What did you need again, sir? You need 75. So one of these needs to be on Mark II, right? And then it needs casings and heavy modular frames. So if I go into here, into here, and I go into heavy modular frames, I'm just going to grab 200 of them. And I'm just going to grab casings. I'll just grab more of them. And I'm just going to put that in there. Bada bing, bada bosh. Just like this. Wait, where did my frames go? Oh, I didn't put them in there. Put them in there like this. Quickly grab some power from my train line. Then power that up, just like that. And then just like that, we are now making fused modular frames. Right? It's going to take some while. I can put some summer sloops in here. And I can put some, you know, the power shards in here, right? And in doing so, we can just make some of these. Because if we go over to the hub, we can go into here, and we can go into tier 8, and now, all I need is 50 of them. So I'm just going to wait, but I do obviously need turbo motors to, you know, make Mark III miners, but because I'm not making them... Wait, actually, could I craft a couple by hand? I don't even know why I'm checking them, because I've not even unlocked them yet. But I could make them a couple by hand, because I do want to... That sulfur that I've just grabbed up on that cliff, and the other ones, and even the coal, I want to maybe put onto Mark III miners, so I can use my Mark V belts, because that'd be beneficial. Because I can get more sulfur, which means more rocket fuel production, which means, well, more production. So whilst the fused modular frames are being built, I've actually collected the oil. So as you can see, I've made these big massive lines here, and that's bringing in 600 lines of oil. Which is not too bad. Which then that's all going to go into these refineries, which I've now put down here. I've put down 100 refineries. So 20 in each line, right? Because I'm making heavy oil residue. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Because as we know, there's going to be 600, which is going to be times by 5, which is 3,000, and then 3,000 divided. I can't remember the thing. Divided by 40. 3,000 divided by 40 is 75. Oh, I'm looking. 30. I was looking at the output, not the input. So, spoon. So 100 refineries. So 100 refineries, bada bing, bada bosh. And as we know, every 10 is going to make 400. So that's going to be 800 heavy oil residue, 1,600, 3,200, 4,000 heavy oil residue, which is all going to get made into fuel, which is then going to go into the blender. So I'm just going to go into here, and I unlock the alternate nitro rocket fuel. And you can see, so much better than the other one. So we're going to need 100 fuel, and this is why I said it's a 1-to-1 ratio, because a diluted fuel outputs 100, 50 heavy oil residue on the input, 100 water on the input. So that makes 100 fuel. That's then going to go into here. So 1-to-1 blender in regards to this. Then all this nitrogen we're getting, which I believe is 1,800, is going to get split up into these blenders. And then we're bringing in the sulfur and the coal to go into this rocket fuel recipe. We are going to get compacted coal. Then that compacted coal can get sent somewhere else, which is going to need it. I've not checked or where we're going to put it yet. I might just burn it off in coal generators for now. And then, yeah, for now. I think that's what I'm going to do. But I'm not going to lie, the underflooring for this, connecting all of these up, so as you can see, one crude oil line is coming in to 20 refineries, and then these refineries are outputting a 400, a 400, a 400, and a 400. Right? I'm only doing that just to keep things organized for now, and then I'll, you know, load balance when needed, and so on and so forth. But that is now done, and then the resin, I don't know what I'm going to do with the resin, because if I'm not mistaken, these are outputting 20 per minute, which does mean 400 resin, 400 resin here. I think I'm either going to turn it into rubber, and then because of all the fuel that we're going to be making, right, because there's no way we can make all of this into rocket fuel, because I'm limited on sulfur and nitrogen gas. I have the fuel, not a problem. And that's my bottleneck here, is the nitrogen gas and sulfur. For me to make more rocket fuel, I need to bring in more of them too. But we don't need to, because we're making 150 rocket fuel per each blender, and it's only going to go into drones anyway to ship, right, from A to B. And I don't know my numbers on what I'm going to be doing yet, but that is a lot. We're going to be making a lot of bottles, and for me to make that much because if I go into the packages, for me to actually make packaged rocket fuel, well, no, empty fluid tanks. Empty fluid tanks. Oh, they're not made in here. They're made in assembler. Empty fluid tanks. Wait, no, they're not made in here. No, they're made in constructors because they only need aluminium. They need aluminium. And there's no way that small little aluminium plant that we made over there is going to be able to make all of these. I can literally make one line of bottles. To be honest, if I get it going now, I could have, like, many. Like, stored up, ready to go. That's not a bad shout, Bitzy. But then you catch my drift, right? 120 rocket fuel is going to go into 60 packaged rocket fuel. And then that'll get unpackaged, which will then go back into 120, right? So, but this is going to be the end. Like, this will be the end here. But it's going to go into drones. And then the drones will need logistics. Drone port. We're not going to be able to see the actual number, are we? Yeah, because we don't know the trip cost. Which I'm pretty sure it's roughly... I could be entirely wrong here. I'm not even going to look up my bloody calculations I put on Twitter. I'm pretty sure it was like 6.75 or something like that. I can't remember. Because what I actually did is I got all the fuel. I went into creative mode on the live stream, and I put down... I got all the fuels going into storage, all packaged, and then they all go into one single drone port that went to another drone port on the opposite side of the map, and found out which one was faster, which one arrived there first, and obviously which consumed less, and there was actually clear winners. You know, so the rocket fuel is just under batteries. Batteries is more efficient than rocket fuel. But I don't really care, because batteries are batteries, and I don't really want to be doing batteries again, because that is pre 1.0. Right, so now with all of these down here, I've now started work on the blenders, which I've added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a row because of calculations. So as we know, we are going to be making this rocket fuel. So I've also upgraded that miner You might be able to see it. And that miner right there to a Mark III. So that sulfur has now been upgraded to give me what it needs per minute, which is fine and diddly dandy. I've also, as well, as you can tell, added another train line in here. And the reason I've done that is because this, if I come over here and show you, it should be some stored, is coal. So the coal sulfur is now being done, because if we go back over there now, I've now got another line coming in, which is just before that ramp I showed you earlier, that's interconnecting this middle line here. I've now got it coming down here and turning a little bit early before that, you know, pass, and it's just bringing in coal, which is coming on this inner line here, which is orange. Technically, you should not be orange, so I'm going to put you black because you're bringing in coal. Kind of makes sense. And then you guys understand, from a visual standpoint, what the items are bringing in. So if I tell you blue, well, one, it's either resin or it's plastic. That one there is also... What the? Was that train just like sunk into the ground? Hey, look at that. How weird is that? That was weird. What's he going to do it on this one? I don't think it will. Here we go. Watch this outer train. Let's see if it does it. You ready? Look, 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 look. Look. Oh, this is such a shit game. Do you know something? Every time I say it's a shit game, people don't understand I'm joking. But I'm not actually joking. Or am I? There's some people always in the comment going, oh my god, why are you always downgrading this game? It's not shit, it's really good. The devs work really hard. Like, respect what they built. Fuck them. I'm joking. I'm good friends with the developers, okay? I'm allowed to meme, I'm allowed to joke with them. Just allow it. So here you go. This is basically what I did. I added another station, which then goes along here, which this track connects up with that track that goes from that track, and then that track goes over that track, and then that track splits off down here into this track, which then merges to that track. So this is basically where I kind of got up to and what I've been up to and doing. And yeah, and like you guys wanted after the last video, you guys did state that you would like smaller little videos building to the larger videos. So hopefully this was enough to kind of fill you in on some progress before I work on the next part, and then I'll fill you in on that bit. But yeah, again, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, and I'm gonna go and work on the next part. So I appreciate you all. I'll see you in the next video, and keep smiling as always. Love you. Peace out, guys.